Right. You be quiet. Do you like Manhattans, Old Fashions, maybe Boulevardiers? Well, if you do, then today's cocktail is definitely for you. I'm gonna make you a cocktail called Leaving a Mark, and it's not a classic cocktail yet, but get back to me in 50 years and we'll see. Is on. I've worked in a lot of bars in the past 17 years or so. I know, I don't look a day over 25. I get that all the time. One of the places that I worked was the Park Hyatt Hotel right here in New York City. If you don't know the Park Hyatt, it's one of the most luxurious hotels in the city, if not the world. And it was here that the Leave It a Mark was created by one of my fellow bartenders and now a really good friend of mine, Steven Gonzalez. And if you like this cocktail and if you want to see more of what Steven does, he's an excellent bartender and he's in a lot of competition, so I would go check him out on his Instagram. You can thank me later, Steven. And now for the ingredients. You're gonna need a rye whiskey. I'm using Michter's because it's one of my personal favorite whiskeys. I always keep a bottle of this and the Michter's bourbon at home as well. You're gonna need CYNAR, which is an artichoke Amaro. And Amaro is basically a bittersweet liqueur from Italy. Then you're gonna need something called Montenegro, which is also an Amaro, just a different kind. COCCHI Americano, which is the product itself is called an Americano, and it's basically the cousin of a vermouth. And if you're not familiar with what a vermouth is, it's basically a fortified wine infused with herbs and botanicals. And then finally, we're gonna use two different bitters, Peychaud bitters and Angostura bitters. All right, so let's make this bad boy. I'm just gonna take my little bar book here and look up the recipe. And believe it or not, all good bartenders keep one of these because yes, we know all of or a lot of cocktails in our heads, but sometimes you need one of these where you write things down. It makes it easier. Also, if you're working on cocktails, you write them down like this because you might be thinking of something and you write it down and then you try it later because if you don't write it down, you'll forget. But I actually do know this recipe, so let's do it. You're gonna need a mixing glass, bar spoon, julep strainer, and a jigger. We're gonna start with the bitters, Peychaud bitters, 2 dashes. Angostura bitters, 2 dashes. COCCHI Americano, 1/2 ounce. Fun fact about this, a lot of people say COCCHI Americano, and that's not it. COCCHI Americano. 1/2 ounce of Amaro Montenegro. And I just want to make sure that this is good because you just don't know. Yeah, it's still good. 3/4 ounce of your CYNAR. And 1.5 ounce of Rye Whiskey. Gotta get some ice for my glass.
Oh, it was me. I killed them all. They deserved it. Because I'm a psycho. And went to the bathroom with my mic on and I didn't realize. Oh, who am I?
Is my mic on? You didn't hear what I was saying because I was just thinking out loud about something that happened before. You got your ice, and now all you have to do is stir. This cocktail, however, is going to be served on a big ice cube or a couple of ice cubes, whatever you have. So the point is you don't have to stir it for that long because it will still mix and be chilled in the glass. It came out really good. Here we go. Get your bar spoon and start stirring. Little taste-a-roo. Grab your julep strainer. Gonna garnish this with an orange twist. There it is, the Leave It a Mark. If you want to know the story about this, the name of the cocktail, you should reach out to Steven and ask him. I'm not gonna tell the story. All right, let's give this one a try. This is definitely my kind of cocktail. I don't know how to describe it. It's somewhere in between a Manhattan, a Boulevardier, and a Brooklyn. It's just really good. And yeah, I wish I could take the credit for this cocktail, but Steven, good job. Cheers to you. But that's it for today, and I'm dead serious this time. So thank you for watching, check Steven out, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, peace, cheers, peace, peace. I'm in the mood, it's Saturday night. Should I make another cocktail? Well, I start to finish this, right? Maybe I'll do some shots.